Welcome to another American River Athletics broadcast brought to you by Stones Radio Networks. Today we have the ARC women's soccer team taking on College of the Sequoias. And with the play-by-play, I give you Mark the Phantom Lowe.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Beaver Pitch on the campus of American River College in lovely Sacramento, California. We have Beaver soccer against the College of the Sequoias Giants, which makes them Stones McCoy's favorite team. Stones McCoy is our engineer. I'm Mark the Phantom Lowe, and we are here for another season of American River College Athletics, and I could not be more excited to come back for season number 1 3/4. We did baseball 2 years ago. We did everything last year, and now we're doing everything again, and we are very, very excited to do so. We've got a doubleheader today here on the pitch. We've got the men's game here at the women's game here at 3:30. The men have been pushed back to 7, but we will carry that on American River College Athletics YouTube, presented by the Stones Radio Networks. College of Sequoia comes in here last year, very successful season. 10 wins, 9 losses, 1 tie, 7-6-1 in the Central Valley Conference. They made the playoffs, as did the Beavers. There was a match between the Beavers and the Giants last year. First match of the season, once again, it was won by American River College. That was 3-2 down in College of Sequoia land down in Visalia. And the Giants, last year, the strength of the Giants, 49 goals in 20 games, as opposed to American River College, who had 26 goals in 22 games. And so you can see that the offensive firepower of the Giants, what they rely on to get those 10 wins last year. Nikki Lacone, who is one of their forwards, coming back with 7 goals from last year. She's the leading returning scorer in the starting lineup. Others in the starting lineup for the Giants: in the front, Aubrey Salazar, number 9, Davia Diaz, number 12, and Lycone, number 14. America Lopez is in the midfield, number 7, Elizabeth Josso, number 8, and Lindsay Rivera, number 17, also in the midfield. In the back, the defense people, Asia Burrell, number 5, Perla Lopez, number 6, Jocelyn Ariano, number 13, and Gracie Romero, number 25. And in goal, Alina Gonzalez for the Giants. We're just about ready to get started. The Giants in white, the hometown Beavers in the red. They'll be moving from our left to our right, and they will have Julia Mann in goal, Cici Gallegos and Katie Kriskinskaya in the front for the Beavers. Madeline Garcia, Delaney Watson, Amelia Servant, and Tori Sanchez in the mid. In the back, Jaden Hardy, Madison Miller, Faith Waltrip, and Jocelyn Rodriguez. And again, Julia Mann in goal for the Beavers, who last year were 7-13-2, 2-8-1 in conference play. They also were a playoff team, so a matchup of 2 playoff teams here at Beaver Pitch as we are just about ready to get started. Pete DeFore, the PA announcer, tour de force, getting everything together here, fighting hornets and trying to get things going on. It's sometimes a very difficult job here being a broadcaster. You have to evade all kinds of things, parents, other players, other broadcasters, and in the case of this locale, you have to evade wasps once in a while. But, they're only, I would say, 6, 7, 8 inches in length, so I think they're not that big a deal. So we'll go with it. And we are ready to get started, and then why don't we get started? Controlled by the Beavers in their half. In the back, Miller and Waltrip. Moving it down the left side for the Beavers. Coming all the way down the left side, and the Giants take possession. Just getting started here from Beaver Pitch. I just found out that was the name just about 5 minutes ago, and I'm kind of warming up to it. So there we go. In goal, Alina Gonzalez for the Giants. Beavers put on some pressure in the Giants' half. Cici Gallegos putting the pressure on over there. Good defensive pressure results in a turnover for the Giants, so the Beavers will have it on the right side here. Jaden Hardy will throw it in. Looking for Cici Gallegos. Taken away and controlled by the Beavers. Running it down and trying to get it to the left side. Now controlled again at midfield. Go left, and we're going to have a foul on American River, so it'll be a free kick for the Giants. Actually, gray jerseys for the Giants here with a little bit of red on the numerals. All the way down into goal where Julia Mann resides, and she comes out to pick it up. Have some Sequoias fans right underneath us here, along with the Wasps. so they're a little bit vocal, which is good. Glad to see them making the trip. Takeaway for the Giants. The Beavers half, a good defensive play over there by ARC. Working it around, and they're going to put it back to Julia Mann and let her get rid of it. And she does just in time. Up the left side, knocked out by the Giants. Number 17, that's CC Gallegos coming down for ARC. Get this throw in. She does have it, maintains possession, and knocked out by the Giants. So nice move by CC Gallegos to get it down there a little bit, and she'll return it to Jaden Hardy to throw in again. Headed back by the Giants and taking possession. Hardy with a nice defensive play takes it away and clears it down the right side. In the back, that's Gracie Romero. Switching sides for the Giants all the way over to the right side. Pass picked off by the Beavers. Just a little bit too hard on the touch there, so the Giants get it back. AR controlling it now in their half. Trying to feel each other out, just getting started here. First match of the season. Julia Mann, one of the captains for the ARC team, along with Jocelyn Rodriguez and Delaney Watson, all in the starting lineup for ARC today. That one's cleared down the left side, and there's a chance for the Beavers with possession, but well defended by the Giants and taken away on the far side in front of the Giants bench over there. Another good defensive play by the Beavers. They maintain possession, but taken away by the Giants. Beavers have it down to CC Gallegos. She's going to kick it down the side. Hardy trying to close on the right side, but it's taken away and centered by the Giants. Nice defensive pressure by ARC to get possession back and get it out in the front. All the way down to the left corner. Beavers mounting an attack on goal, and it's knocked away, and it's going to be Beaver corner. First corner of the season for the ARC Beavers. Number 30, that's Tori Sanchez taking the corner, as reported by PA man Pete DeFore. So Sanchez will corner kick from the left side there. Nice looking kick in there, but it's on top of the net and out of play, so it'll go back over to the Giants. A little too much hook on that one. All golfers can identify with that problem. That's Gonzalez clearing it out. Well done for the Giants, but good pressure again by the Beavers, and they're going to maintain possession. Passing it over to Jaden Hardy on the right side, right in front of us. She looked for somewhere to send it. She's going to send it all the way down and see if they can run it down there, but it's well defended by the Giants, cleaned out, but good pressure again by the Beavers, and that may result. No, I thought it was going to be perhaps another corner, but it is a goal kick for the Giants. So far, Beavers putting a lot of pressure on the Giants. Good defensive plays in the midfield, but nothing to show for it except for the one corner kick. We're about 5 minutes into this one. Again, good defensive play on the side. Good pressure by the Beavers, knocked out. And the Giants will maintain possession deep in their end. 49 goals last year for Sequoia in just 20 games, as they were 10-9-1, 7-6-1 in their conference play, and were a playoff participant. Throw-in is deep into the Beavers side, but maintained by the Beavers. A nice cross pass by the Giants. Leave it for the middle, but well defended and cut off by ARC. They get it out to the right side. Now they're going to work the middle all the way through, but off ARC. Run down by the Giants. They'll put it out of play. So ARC again putting the pressure on the Giants defensively, and they will maintain possession with the throw-in from the left side. Right in front of the Sequoias bench. Possession maintained, but then possession taken away. Beavers have it once again left side, and they'll go back into their own side. Going to send it into the middle, but it gets through to the back line of the defense for the Giants. Good pressure by the back line, technically the front line for the Beavers. They're making it difficult for the Giants to get the ball over midfield. Closing fast on passes. Here come the Giants on the left side. Nice ball laid down on the left side already, but Jaden Hardy's going to close the gap, and she's going to get to it first. She gives it over to Julia Mann, who sits it up the middle, but a little bit too strong, and the Giants get the overplay. Pick it up left side from the baseline. Nice header. Oh, well done by Julia Mann. A beautiful shot in there by the Giants on a header from the side across, and Julia Mann with the save. It'll be a corner kick for the Giants. Looks like Navia Diaz will take the corner. Try to get the identity of the person who tried the header. That was a beautiful cross and shot. Julia Mann with a fantastic save, her first of the season. Falls down on the corner, and it's knocked out of play. Will it be a corner again? No, it will not be. It'll be a goal kick. So the Beavers come away with great goalie play and a little bit of luck on the corner kick, and they'll have possession as Julia Mann will put it back in play. The sophomore captain out of Bella Vista High School. Here come the Beavers up the middle again, but they'll try to go left side. Laid off, nice possession there. That was by Amelia Servin. They get it back. A little bit of space in the middle there. Nice pass by the Beavers. Jaden Hardy going to close in on the right side here. They try to get it to Cece Gallegos on the left side. It gets away, but Jaden picks it up and centers it to Cece, who maintains possession. Tries to go between two. It's kicked away, but then taken back by the Beavers. Up top there, about 35 yards away. Moves it out to the right side. Nice pass in there, closing up the Beavers. Good defensive play, and here comes the goalie. That's Gonzalez, comes out to make the play. Nice defense by the back line of the Giants to keep and shield the Beavers forward for trying to get to the ball, and ends up with Gonzalez with the free kick, which is to midfield, but handled initially by the Giants, but picked away by the Beavers and Hardy here on the right side. Strong touch right there. That is Tori Sanchez with a beautiful pass. Gallegos running it down, trying to get the step. She's got it. She puts the shot up. No good. Knocked in by the Beavers. Goal from the left side. So Katie Kreskinskaya is going to get the goal from Amelia Servin. And that is the first goal of the season for the Beavers. We talked about the fact they had 26 in 22 games last year. It took them just a little over 10 minutes to get their first one in this game as Kreskinskaya, the sophomore, coming out of San Juan High School, in for the goal. Well done by the Beavers. They had 10 minutes of really good play, really good pressure by the Beavers results in that goal. Defended by the Beavers. Handled by Servin in midfield. One-on-one, nice move to get past. Now she gets it to the middle of the field. All the way across. That one's a little bit of a heavy touch by Sanchez. Gets away, and the Giants will maintain possession. Now they're around midfield of their own. So do we have Kreskinskaya was the goal? Is that okay? I'm just trying to I have like a lot of advisors here, and I'm just trying to make sure we got the right person. So it was Cece Gallegos with the assist and a brilliant pass also from the Beavers to set up Cece. So they've maintained possession, the time of possession, probably about 3-1 for ARC so far, and they try to get that one to Cece again. Nice move on a one-on-one, and she's past her defender. Now coming up on another one. Deflected, and here's Cece very physical, trying to get herself in there to position to get it back, but she can't. And the pass is a little too far now for the Giants. And run down by Faith Waltrip, who gets it back to Julia Mann outside the goalie box. She sends it up the middle to Delaney Watson. Watson's pass is deflected, and the Giants are going to come up and take advantage of that. Nice middle pass, center pass for the Giants, but well defended and cleared out by the Beavers. Tori Sanchez defending, and it'll be out on Tori Sanchez. Actually, it'll be out for the Beavers, so well done by Tori Sanchez with pressure on the left side. I believe that was Navia Diaz. No, that was Jocelyn Ariano with the possession there. Beavers in possession. Get it back to the person who threw it in. Now they clear it, but it's going to be possessed by the Giants. They try to switch it over to the right side, more the middle, really. They've had one really good chance, a great save by Julie Mann in this one. So it's been a lot of action here in the first 15 minutes of this first match of the season. And that one is out of play. And we'll go back to the Giants on the far side there. So it looks like a free kick from that spot for Sequoia. Let's see if Diaz takes it again. That's a nice corner kick. Headed away by the Beavers, controlled by the Giants, but out of play. Trying to get it controlled, but it went off the end line, so it'll be a goal kick for Julia Mann and the Beavers. 15 minutes into this one, the Beavers lead it 1-0. One really good chance for the Giants was thwarted by a Julia Mann save. So, as we said, lots of action so far in the first match of the year from Beaver Pitch. On American River College Athletics YouTube, we thank you for joining us. Ask you to subscribe so you don't miss any of the sports that will bring you through this calendar year, 23 and 24. Another good defensive play by ARC. They maintain possession. Katie Kriskinskaya working the left side, now working it back to the middle. Nicely moved. Oh, beautiful pass inside, but it's going to get past and go all the way in the end line. Really nice pass there by the Beavers. Just a little bit too hard for the receiver, and it goes all the way over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for the Giants. Very impressed by a team that scored only 26 goals in 22 games. A lot of nice passing, a lot of offensive pressure for the Beavers so far early in this one. Still early. 29 minutes, almost 30 minutes to go in the first half. Lena Gonzalez is the goalie for the Giants. She puts it out toward midfield. It's handled by the Giants to get possession. Defended and then handled again by Sequoia. And that's Faith Waltrip, who pokes it away to Jaden Hardy, who's going to get it to Julia Mann. And she will send it into the middle, where it ends up with Delaney Watson, one of the captains. Nice pass to the left side, which is quickly moved over to the right to Tori Sanchez. Sanchez is going to try to send it deep. Run down over there, but not in time as Gonzalez will get out there. So again, a nice try, looking to attack for ARC. Just a little bit too strong. That goal kick goes to the right side, eventually. Well controlled by the Giants, and they're going to go ahead and center it as well. Nice move against Faith Waltrip. The pass is run down by the Beavers defensively and cleared out of there. Nice defensive play by the Giants to put it back in play, but the Beavers do the same. And the Sequoias going to end up with possession with Jocelyn Ariano have it. We got a little bit of player down there on the right outside the goalie box there. So we'll see who that is. a lot of action, maybe just need a drink. I know how they feel. I could use one myself. I think it was Delaney Watson, perhaps. No, it was actually a Giant. Delaney was just back there helping out. So we do have one sub there ready to come in for the Beavers, the first sub of the game after about 16, 17 minutes. Also, I imagine we'll probably get somebody for the Giants, but no, they're going to stay in the game. So it'll be Beavers with Julie Mann putting the ball in play. Getting it to the center to Watson. She's tried to get it out, but it goes out to Tori Sanchez at midfield, right side. Tori out of Folsom High School. She's going to send it again, but that one's going to be taken away and then taken back by Gallegos, but her header is run down by Alina Gonzalez, who sends it over to the left side. Pressure by Cici Gallegos. Cici out of Lincoln High School, the Fighting Zebras. Pass taken back by the Beavers. Again, pretty good possession. Nice interior passing right out there about midfield, and Watson ends up with it. She's going to attack that left side. She sends it through. A through pass nicely done. Kreskinskaya over there. 1-on-2, and it's taken away by the Giants in a good defensive play. Their pass is intercepted and controlled by the Beavers. Another deflection gets it back into the Beavers' half of the field, but they'll control it. Beavers attacking that side, and they're going to send it deep. They've got to come in from the left side, going into the corner. A one-on-one over there, nicely defended, but maintained. Beavers, nice cross, and possession just a little bit too light. There's a shot by the Beavers. It'll be a little bit wide and picked up by Gonzalez. So another excellent chance for the Beavers offensively. We played almost 20 minutes, and that was Madison Miller back there. Another good try, and here's the kick by Gonzalez. It's going to go all the way back to the Beavers, and they will control and look around to see what they want to do with it. This time it's Tori Sanchez. Sends it back. Hardy on the right side, but they're going to go center and try to get it with Kreskinskaya again. Out to the left side. Deflected but controlled by the Beavers. Using defense. Faith Waltrip in the back here. Looks around. Hardy's to the right. She's going to get it to Jaden. Right on midfield. She looks for Gallegos. She's going to send it for Cici, and Cici all the way down to the corner, but well defended by the Giants and knocked out of play. It will be the Beavers' possession, and we'll have a substitution for each ball club, the first ones of the day. Number 7, that's Eli Abdullah from Cordova High School. So Eli Abdullah coming on. Couple of subs also coming in for the Giants of College of Sequoia. We'll get those numbers for you. So Jaden Hardy throwing it in. That's knocked out, headed out by the Giants, and it'll be another throw in by the Beavers. Presumably Jaden Hardy will do the honors again. Controlled by ARC. Nicely done. All the way back to Faith Waltrip, who's looking to get it to the middle. And well defended by the Giants, and they're going to send one out to the middle of their own. But it's run down out there by Watson. She gets it back to Julie Mann, who returns the favor, but a little bit too strong and handled by the Giants. But Watson with a nice tackle, trying to get that. Good defense again by the Beavers on a 4-on-1 situation, but well done by the Giants. They did not give up on it and came back and got that. Now the Giants baseline, well defended but handled by Sequoia, cleared out of there by the Beavers. Nicely done on the left side by ARC, but well defended. Little one-on-one action there. Eventually controlled by Sequoia, so they're still attacking. Beavers' possession is going to go back to Julia Mann. She's got Hardy on the right side. That's where she's going to go. Hardy trying to go up the side to Tori Sanchez, a little bit too strong, and it will go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Sequoia. It will be Jocelyn Ariano throwing it in for the Giants. Her throw a little bit too high, but reaches one of her teammates. Cleared out, but Hardy is in the way. Back to Faith Waltrip. She looks it over, returns it to Hardy. Gets it to the middle to Watson. Good ball handling by Watson, and then it's going to be cleared over to the left side. Is it going to be Julia Mann or not? Julia sends it out toward the left side now. Still deep in the Beaver territory. Nice pass there by Beavers as they try to go down the side and clear it off. Well done, one-on-one. A nice move on the far side. And here come the Beavers with a 3-on-3 situation. Trying to get it to the middle. Well defended by the Giants, but good job by the Beavers. Ends up with Sequoia. Another good defensive play, a little 2-on-1 for the Beavers. Then they maintain with Waltrip to Tori Sanchez. She's working the middle, trying to get over to the left side. And now it's kicked out of play. It'll be a Beaver throw-in on the left side. Krishkinskaya with possession over there for ARC. Max Miller throwing it in. Staying on the left side. Spin move over there. Nice, good ball handling by the Beavers. The Giants close it down, though, and it goes out of play. It'll stay on this side.
What number is she? 6? Garcia? Yeah, 6.
Madeline Garcia, number 6 down there. There's a shot from the left side, and Gonzalez comes out and makes the catch. Nicely done by the Beavers. Not really a threat, and the throw comes out. 3-on-1 and nicely defended by Sanchez. She's got Jaden Hardy back, and she uses her. Back to Watson in the middle. She's 1-on-3. Nice pass to Tori Sanchez. She's looking to slip it through, but she goes left side. Nicely defended by the Giants and taken away. 20 minutes to go in this first half. Beavers lead 1-0. And as they have many times, they get the ball back to Julie Mann, using that as the outlet, and she redirects it back to Faith Waltrip. Working to the middle. They've been working the middle all day. A nice release pass there by the Beavers. Passing it through. Kreskinskaya giving chase. Control again, Tori Sanchez. Watson back to Sanchez. A little overcooked there and handled by the Giants. That's Jocelyn Ariano again working this left side, looking for somewhere to go. A little 1-on-1. Nice release and a beautiful pass into the middle, but it's well defended by the Beavers. And again, they'll send it back to Julie Mann, who was under a little bit of pressure, but gets it out. And they send it out to Jocelyn Hardy out here on the side, or excuse me, Jaden Hardy. One on her. Nice pass to Sanchez, who leaves it, but a little bit too strong for the Beavers. Another substitution getting ready to come in for ARC. As a matter, this is just the first match of the season. So Natalia Herzig-Lopez is coming in.
Good run. Excellent run. Number 13. Excellent run.
Oh, and then
You were there.
do you call their subs too? I don't know. Literally.
So she is number 12, Natalia Herzig-Lopez, a sophomore out of Rio Americano. She is on the pitch now, as we are under 20 minutes to go in this first half.
I can see Jaden. Next time I'll bring my glasses.
Jalen Magana coming on for College of Sequoia. She's a midfielder out of Hanford High School, a freshman. Loose down the right side, Beavers giving chase. They will maintain possession. Let's see if they go to Julia Mann as there's pressure from the Giants, but they're going to work that left side. Nice pass again, but it's a little bit too strong. The Giants get it, but taken back and then taken back again. Centered by Sequoia, handled by Hardy, but it's a hard touch, almost taken away. She'll use Julia Mann again Julia under pressure gets it out to the left side this time, and that will go out of play, and it will be the Sequoias with possession. So strong touch by Hardy in the back, almost taken away by the Giants, and Julia Mann gets rid of it, but under duress, and she puts it out of play. $18 to go, first half. 1-0, ARC, initial match of the sports season, of the sports calendar, but definitely also of the soccer season. Throw in on the right side, and that's going to go all the way past the end line and end up in a goal kick for Julia Mann. Both teams, the Beavers have scored. Both teams have had several chances to score. Good attack. I think the Beavers probably have more, but we've had a couple of times a beautiful header from the Giants that was saved by Julia Mann early in the match, and a couple other pressures that didn't result in shots. Beavers, Delaney Watson handling the middle there. The captain, one of the captains, tri-captains, gets it back to Faith Waltrip. And here's Hardy in the familiar right side, and she'll try to get it down the right side. Running it down is number 20. That's Katie Kreskinskaya, but she cannot maintain possession. Here's Hardy. Defensively pokes it away. Handled by Watson, back to Faith Waltrip. And they'll take it all the way back. Giants in midfield taken away and controlled by Faith Waltrip. Beavers using both sides of the pitch. Left side nicely defended by the Giants on that one, but still maintained by ARC. And we'll have a foul on the Giants. Not too many whistles blowing in this one. I think one foul on each team. It'll be a free kick for the Beavers. Taken short. Going to work the left side, but that's taken away by the Giants and maintained possession. 15 minutes to go in this first half. Beavers leading 1-0. Giants with possession. A nice pass across, but well defended, well closed down, but taken away by the Giants. Going all the way back. Good physical play by the Sequoia. They're going to get a shot on goal, but Julia Mann is in the right spot to pick it out of the air. Excellent try by Sequoia.
Julia Mann with the stop and goal for the Beavers.
I think that was Litzy Munoz with the shot. Litzy came in from last year. She scored 11 goals for the Giants last year. She was not in the starting lineup, but she got a beautiful shot right there. And that's a nice poke away by the Beavers by Kreskinskaya. Again, she's elbowed in the back, which I think is what you're supposed to do, so no judgment here. Gracie Romero, I believe, the defender on that one. So Hardy will throw it in. And that will go off of the Giants, so Hardy will throw it in again. She gained about 10 yards on that one. We have a substitution coming in for the Beavers. Coming in is Cameron Trump-Smith for the Beavers, freshman out of Bella Vista.
Is it Cameron?
Cameron Smith on for the Beavers. She just uses first and last name.
I, for the most part, have a good idea.
Control comes back out to Waltrip, back to Hardy, deflected. Again, nice play by the Beavers. That's Watson in the middle. Nice move to come back to the other side. She's going to get back out to midfield. Working the left side now. Good defense by the Giants. And the Beavers close in, play some good defense of their own, and they have possession. They've worked both sides of the pitch so far, and the left side this time. Nicely done. Looking for that slip pass and almost getting it, but well defended by Sequoia, and they will get possession of their own. Closed down. Nice pass by the Giants. Defended well and cleared to Julia Mann. Beavers' pass is picked off again. They have to get back to defensive positions, and then they return the favor and get possession. They're going to send it all the way back to Julia Mann, and she's going to Probably sent it down the right side here to Jaden Hardy, but as soon as I said that, she turned the other way. And I don't take that personally. Ends up with Jaden Hardy anyway. 13 minutes to go in this half. Jaden tries to get it up the side. Nicely done, but it'll be out of play off of, I believe, Tori Sanchez. Good defense by the Giants on that one. I believe that was Jocelyn Ariano, but let's confirm that. Yes, it was. And her pass is controlled by the Giants and then taken away by the Beavers, and Kreskinskaya has it, centers it. And now they're going to go left side. Left all the way down there, and it's going to be a foot race to try to get to that one. It's won by the Giants in a fine play and kept in bounds as well. Handled eventually by the Beavers, but well defended down there by the College of Sequoia in the back. Little give and go goes awry and handled by the Giants, but their pass is out of play. So ARC with the possession. 12-10 to go first half from Beaver pitch, with the Beavers holding a 1-0 lead. The goal by Katie Kreskinskaya.
They both do.
17 coming in.
Cece Gallegos is coming back in the contest. She had the so it'll go all the way back to Julia Mann. She's going to send it to Hardy. Defense is closing in, and they'll get it back to Julia Mann, who'll pop it out to the right side, and that will probably go out of play. First, Emma Lorenzi and Kayla Pena coming in. So Lorenzi from Exeter and Kayla Pena also from Exeter, so Exeter teammates coming in at the same time. A couple of, Lorenzi is a sophomore. Pena is a freshman. And again, Jocelyn Ariano is going to throw it in on the side. Gallegos, very aggressive, tries to get it. Nicely played, but she is going to put it out of play, and it'll be Ariana and the Giants with it. Closing in on that one. Nice aggressive defense by the Giants in two spots as she handles it twice. The pass is deflected, and it's going to go back defensively for the Beavers, and that's put out of play. I believe that was Perla Lopez who just made a couple of excellent plays defensively and stayed with it, and the Beavers kind of waited for the ball to come to them, and she just jumped in and took over. Coming down to 10 minutes to go in this half. Ariana's going to enter it in, and then she's going to put it goalward all the way to Julia Mann, who handles it with ease. As we go under 10 minutes, the Beavers have it. They lead this one 1-0. Katie Kreskinskaya with the goal on a pass from Cece Gallegos. Here's Tori Sanchez with it, right side, and she loses it under good pressure from Ariano, who will throw it in once again. Defended by the Beavers, popped up toward midfield. Ali Abdullah with it. It's taken away by the Giants. All the way down the right side. Good stop and go play by the Giants, but her pass is deflected on a header by the Beavers and cleared out all the way back, almost to midfield, as the Sequoia Giants maintain possession. They're going to try to go to the middle themselves. Defensive pressure quickly applied by the Beavers. And the Giants are going to work the right side now. That's centered, but it's come all the way into the goal, and Julia Mann scoops it up. Julia taking her time is in the distance. We watch the ARC Beavers football team working on anticipation of their first game on September the 2nd, I believe, against Sac City. We also will be broadcasting 5 ARC home games. There's a beautiful pass to Cece Gallegos, and she's maintaining control against 3 defenders. Nicely cut off by the Giants, but Cece still has it, and it's knocked away. and comes all the way out to the midfield where it's handled by the Beavers and sent over to Jaden Hardy, and she's going to send that one deep. There's nobody there except the Beavers, and couldn't handle it. A little bit of a strong touch, but it's taken away again by ARC. Eventually, the Giants come out with it. Another couple of good tries by the Beavers. And let's see defensively. Nice pass, but all the way through, and ARC has possession. Faith Waltrip with it. And the circles over to Jaden Hardy on the right side. She's going to look to CC Gallegos and try to keep it in play, and she does. Tori Sanchez back on the right side with her. She's going to try to set it for Tori down the side, but it's off the leg of Ariano and out of play. Jaden Hardy with a beautiful pass into the box there that wasn't handled cleanly, or might have turned out to be something. Gallegos tries to maintain control, and it's taken away by the Giants. Nice pass out here to midfield. Good defense by Faith Waltrip. Her pass is deflected and handled by the Giants. CC Gallegos in the way. She's got 1-on-4. She's trying to send it through, but the Giants nicely defend it in the back. And I think we're probably going to have a foul since the Beavers player knocked the Giants player to the ground. I think that's a foul in any game. I mean, water polo, maybe not. We'll see about that. That's usually not a foul. It's just called whatever. It's called water polo. 6:40 to go, first half, 1-0 Beavers. Giants on the attack. Pass is deflected and taken away, and now it's Corey Sanchez who's going to try to send it out. There's two offensive players and one defender, and the Giants defender kicks it out of play. Well, it may not get out of play, actually. It does. We're by the flagpole there on the fine scoreboard here at the Beaver pitch. As we go down, coming down to 6 minutes left in this half. Centered into Delaney Watson, one of the tri-captains here. She's going to send it all the way back. Faith Waltrip in the middle. And Jaden Hardy, who's going to have trouble getting that one. She's under duress here. And that is deflected. Nice pass, through pass, but nobody there to get it to. And so man will control in the goal for the Beavers. Through pass handled by the Beavers. Nicely done. They've got it on the left side. Good close by the Giants, but the Beavers still with possession. Ends up on the left, in the left corner. The Giants clear it out. Nice pass, and now it's cleared out by the Beavers. So the Giants, Ellie Abdullah coming down the left side, and well defended by Sequoia. Really impressed with the Beavers' offensive attack here in this first half. We mentioned a couple of times their goals per game just over 1 last year, and they scored 3 in the first match. And so even more impressive. They've only scored once, but they've had a lot of chances. Giants are coming out of that scrum with possession, and it's poked away, and the Beavers have it. Send it to the middle. Looking it over, and they'll probably send it back to midfield, which is what they do. We're under 5 minutes in the first half, and here's Jaden Hardy right in front of us. She's been working with CC Gallegos and does so again here on the right side. Gallegos not the cleanest touch, and so she's got to send it back. Pass to the middle is taken away by the Giants, and they're going to send it down. Hardy closing it off, and they're going to get a shot off, but it's going to be wide. Hardy with very fast closing speed kind of made up a lot of ground there on the left side. So that's Aubrey Salazar. Oh, number 9 coming in. That's Ligaya Cheeseman for the Beavers. Trying to find the number of in the ponytail right here, who keeps doing all the damage to for the Giants, but I can't tell what her number is because I can't see it.
Yeah, I believe so.
21. There we go. Nice.
That comes across. Another shot on goal, and man scoops that one up as well. That was Kayla Pena with that shot on goal, handled by Julia Mann. So Julia's been pretty busy back there. And her free kick, or goal kick, comes out to midfield. Headed up there by the Beavers.
Oh, yeah.
Handled.
That's Ligaya.
You got it on the wing.
It was a little.
There's a cross back here from the Giants, but it's handled by the Beavers, and I think they'll go back to Julia Mann. Under duress, she's going to get it back and work that left side. Beavers going to send it back again to Julia Mann as we go into 2.5 minutes to go here in this first half. Wall trip up the middle to Tori Sanchez, who's played a big part for the Beavers in the first half. Also, Delaney Watson has done the same, and she's going to try to send it. Eventually sends it down the left side where it's handled by ARC. All the way into the middle, but it's defended well by the Giants, and they're going to try to get it out. Defended well by the Beavers, taken back by Sequoia, and a foul will be called as we come down to 2 minutes in this first half. Katie Kreskinskaya, the only goal of the game so far. That was for ARC early in this first half, about 11 minutes in to the half. Both teams with chances in the ensuing 34 minutes, but nobody able to put it in goal as of yet. That one's headed away by the Beavers and handled by ARC. Inside of 2 minutes here as Watson handles for the Beavers in their half of the field. Faith Waltrip now with it. She's going to come over to Jaden Hardy. Defended quickly by the Giants. That is Zamora, I believe, number 11. That throw in out of play off of the Giants, so Jaden Hardy will throw it in again. Trying to get it to Tori Sanchez, but she can't do so, and it's out of play. Well defended by College of Sequoia. Again that was Giselle Moira. So Ariana will throw it in. So Moira came back with 5 goals last year and led the team with 4 assists. So that is Brittany Avalos comes on for the Giants here as we're getting to the end. Nice play by Tori Sanchez to intercept that pass. Get it back, but now the Giants get it back. Out front there, working the right side. Good pressure by the Beavers to turn that away from goal. And it's out of play, but it'll be thrown in by the Giants on the far side. Good defensive pressure by the Beavers. Take it away. One-on-one matchup on the side. Eventually ends up with the Giants. Cross it over, but well defended by ARC, and they maintain possession. Although it's a little bit loose in the back there, and it's taken away by the Giants again. And it'll be a throw-in for College of Sequoia as we wind down in this first half. There's a cross in there, all the way over to the other side. Jaden Hardy's going to try to run that one down, and she does and puts it out of play. So thrown in, here it is for the Giants. They go back to the corner and a little bit too strong. It'll be a throw in for the Beavers, and that may just do it for the first half. So we're through 45 minutes here from Beaver Pitch. A really well-played and competitive first half. At halftime, the score, American River 1 and College of Sequoia 0. We're back after halftime with the second half. You're watching American River College Athletics presented by the Stones Radio Networks.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. Personally, the most rewarding part is about eating it. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies, and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
And we are back at Beaver Stadium. Beaver Pitch at American River College. I'm sorry. I want to say Beaver Stadium, but it's Beaver. It's so nice. It could be a stadium. It could be a soccer stadium. That's what I want to say, but they call it Beaver Pitch, and so that's what we'll call it. The Giants now moving from our left to our right. They trail 1-0. Katie Kriskinskaya, a goal in the 11th minute. That has been the only scoring, but there have been a lot of almost scoring in this one, so we anticipate much of the same here in the second half. As the Giants started off right away, working that left side. Well defended over there by Hardy. And she puts it out of play. Katie Kreskinskaya on an assist from Cici Gallegos, who has been very efficient in the front for the Beavers out of Lincoln High School. Katie from San Juan, she is a sophomore. Cici, a freshman out of Lincoln High. Beavers clear it out, but again, maintained by the Giants. It goes out of play from the Giants. And the Beavers will throw it back in their half of Beaver Pitch. It just takes a while to say that. Beaver Den. Oh, Beaver Pitch it is. Another throw-in coming up for the Beavers. Jaden Hardy over on that far side. It's Wembley Stadium. Stones McCoy trying to use logic and just having no clue what he's talking about, which is partially why he has this job. Yes, he will be on the call for the second game. That's true. And that game is at 7 p.m. now, men's against De Anza. So just a little programming note for you. Game 2 of the doubleheader will be at 7 now, as there was a problem with De Anza's transportation and the fact that they were counting on no traffic from down at De Anza, and they're probably not going to get that. Beavers trying to work backwards, or actually frontwards, and they go out of play and thrown in now by the Giants. So 7 p.m. for the second game on these same networks. American River College Athletics, also Stones Radio Networks, also Facebook Stones Radio Networks, I believe. You can check it out all the way, but we urge you, if you're following ARC Athletics this season, please subscribe to the ARC Athletics YouTube page. We got a great group last year for the season, and we hope to do much of the same this year. That's Madison Miller that was controlling it down the left side, but it goes out of play and will be thrown in by Sequoias. So that way you'll know whenever we go live with an ARC event, you will be alerted. Possession for the Beavers. Jocelyn Rodriguez with it. She tries to go deep over the head of her teammates and goes all the way back toward Ellen Gonzalez, the goalie. She's out of Exeter also. Actually, she's out of Porterville, Elena Gonzalez. Now working the right side, the Giants. Good defense by Madison Miller, and she takes it away. Tries to clear it, but it's taken away by the Giants, and they have an offensive chance now. A nice move in there. Beautiful centering pass, and the shot is going to go over the goal. I believe that was Giselle Mora with the shot. And will be controlled by Julia Mann. She enters it in to Madison Miller. Actually, Miller here with it. Strong touch and taken away. But it's out of play. Kayla Pena, I believe, there with the takeaway. So here's Miller entering in. Jocelyn Rodriguez centers it. Lenny Watson in the middle, and that's Faith Waltrip back there. She's going to send it all the way down the right side. Beautiful pass. Closed up by the Giants, though. Their back line. They're going to go down the sideline. Nicely done by the Giants. But taken away by the Beavers in midfield, and they center it. Released all the way back to Waltrip. Sends it down the right side again. Again gets through, but there's no Beavers attackers down there, so it'll be maintained possession by the Giants, and they're going to get it over to Gonzalez, who tries to clear it midway through her half and controlled by her teammates. Good, strong defensive challenge by the Beavers, but it's maintained by the Giants, and now they're going to go up the left side. Nice crossing pass, and Mann's going to have to come all the way out to try to kick that one away, and she does, but barely, and maintained by the Beavers. And here's Miller. Goes back. Waltrip works the right side defensively with Jaden Hardy. She's going to send one all the way down that right side. She's got somebody on the other end. Closing up the defense by the Giants. Well played, knocked out of play, but a good job by the Beavers on the attack, and they'll have possession in the Giants side. 5 minutes into the second half, Beavers lead this one 1-0. Opening match of the season for both teams. The opener last year between the same two teams, the Beavers took that one 3-2 down in Visalia. Beavers entering it in on the right side. Goes all the way through, and it'll go over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for the Giants. Helena Gonzalez, the goalkeeper out of Porterville, a sophomore. She'll be entering it in for the Giants. Good control, but then taken away by the Beavers. That is Jocelyn Rodriguez. She tries to get through, but it's taken back by the Giants. That's Madeline Garcia with it, but knocked out of play by the Giants. So Miller will enter it in, and the Beavers have possession with Jocelyn Rodriguez. Working the left side. Now going back to the middle. That's Faith Waltrip. She tries to center it down. That's Gallegos down there, but it's defended well by the Giants, and they get possession. Nice deflection by the Beavers, but it'll be a College of Sequoia throw-in. Right in front of the Beavers bench on the left side. 1-0. Beavers scoring in the 11th minute. Katie Kreskinskaya from CC Gallegos. And that has been our scoring. A lot of chances, but just the one successful try. Beavers trying to let one go long, but it's defended well by the Giants. But that one pass goes out of play. So it'll be a throw-in for Jaden Hardy and the Beavers. Hardy, a sophomore out of Folsom High School. Joined in the back by Jocelyn Rodriguez from Dixon High, another sophomore. Madison Miller, a sophomore from Rio Americano. Beavers with possession, trying to center it out here to get a shot, and closing in ARC. They do maintain possession. Nice pass inside. Released, and a shot on goal, and that's knocked away. Defended and knocked away by the Beavers, and we're going to have a foul on, I believe, CC Gallegos, trying to get very aggressive, and she was aggressive, but unfortunately the foul was called. Number 5, that's Asia Burrell, is the player down, and she looks like she's going to get right back up again. As Gallegos very aggressive down there on the right side in front of the goal, but a little bit too aggressive for the referee's liking. And I got to say I kind of agree with him. So here's Gonzalez putting it in the middle of the field. Strong defense by the Beavers, and they're going to get possession, it looks like. Release it back to ARC, and that'll go all the way back to Jocelyn Rodriguez. She has Miller on the left side. She goes right to Jaden Hardy, who tries to go down the line again. Possession maintained by ARC, and back to Jaden Hardy. She's going to come all the way on the other side. Back to Rodriguez, who's got Miller, and she's going to lay it out for Madison, and she's got a little bit of open space here on the left side. She'll come down, and she's going to try to leave it into the corner by Katie Kreskinskaya. She's got it on the baseline, still has it, and it's going to be, I think it was called out of play on the end line. So I'm glad she kept going, though, because it was mounting excitement. I like that, and it'll be a goal kick for Lena Gonzalez. Giants with it now. Amelia Servin giving defensive pressure, but the ball's put over to the left side now. Midfield for the Giants. They maintain possession. They're going to send one down, and they've got someone in the middle of that. And that's a shot on goal, and it's in. A goal for the College of Sequoia Giants. See who that was. Litzy Munoz, who led the scoring last year with 11 goals. She comes out and gets a nice pass in the middle. Defensive try for the Beavers over the head of the Beaver defenseman. And Munoz comes through and lays it in from about 25 yards out. A beautiful strike. Julie Mann dove to her right but couldn't get it. And that ties it at 1. So both teams we talked about with more chances, and the Giants finally realized their chance. Munoz last year 11 goals. Lincoln, who was in the starting lineup, had 7, and Mora had 5. So they have 23 goals returning this year. The Beavers just scored 26. There's a nice pass, just a little bit behind Madison Miller, and she'll get it back to Rodriguez. Beavers had something nice set up there. Kreskinskaya tried to lay it off, but just a little bit behind Madison Miller. So we're tied at 1. Defended by the Giants, and they now have possession again. Monroe, the striker, 5'4", out of Mission Oak High School in Tulare. 11 goals on the season last year. Now she's got 1 this season. Out to the right side. Going to be cut off by the Beavers. Taken back by Sequoia, though. Sent back out to Pena, Kayla Pena. She's defended well by the Beavers and sends it all the way back out to the middle. Gracie Romero also back there for the Giants. Pass is knocked away by Hardy. Controlled now by the Beavers, sent out to Gallegos in midfield, but well defended by the Giants. They're going to let that go out of play, which I think Gallegos might have saved it. No, she didn't. That's how to play a throw-in. As we're 33 minutes left to go in this one, we're tied at 1. Throw in for the Giants. Goes back, pins balls back and forth, and it'll end up being a throw in now for the ARC Beavers. They get it in quickly, maintaining possession. Release it back to midfield. Back to the middle. They're going to go ahead and get it all the way back to Rodriguez. She gets it to Hardy. They're going to go to the middle where Watson has been. She'll set it down the right side, but it'll be going over the end line. And a kick for Gonzalez to put the ball back in play, the goalkeeper out of Porterville. So Elena Gonzalez going to put it in play here. 32 minutes to go in this one. First match of the season for both squads. Successful season last year for the Giants. They were 10-9-1 and were a playoff team. Beavers now with possession in the middle of the field. Some pretty clever pass. They get it back and release it down the right side. Oh, just can't be handled though. And it's released out to the Giants, but their pass a little bit too strong. Julie Mann's going to come way out of her area to put it back in play. Good defense by the Giants to take it away. Shot is going to be scooped up by Julia Mann. She'll put it in play. Rodriguez. Good defense by the Giants. But the Beavers send it down the right side, and just off the foot and out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in for the Giants. Got a substitution for Sequoia. That's Brooke Navarrete, a defenseman from Visalia. 5'4" freshman. Brooke Navarrete comes in, number 18 for the Giants, as they throw it in on the left side. Nicely defended by the Beavers. Got a chance to let one fly here. No, they're going to go one-on-one, but it's knocked off, and that's going to be a penalty, I believe, and a free kick for ARC. Really good offensive push there by the Beavers, and a foul committed by the Giants. No foul, it's just going to be out of play. I saw a foul. Stones and I both saw a foul, so that should override what the linesman said, or the side judge. It doesn't matter because it should just listen to us. Giants with the ball now. We've been doing soccer for a season. Pretty much know the game. Season and a half, well, season and one game. Throw in deep in their own territory for the Giants. It's headed away by ARC. Trying to get it all the way over to the left side, but it'll be handled by Sequoia, sending it into the middle. And then all the way down the left side. They have a player down there. If they can get to it in time, and she can, controlling the left corner, sent all the way into the middle, cleared out of there by the Beavers. And pop forward. Let's see if they can maintain possession. They can. Good job by ARC. Trying to pick which way to go. Going to send it all the way down the middle to the left side to CC Gallegos, but defended well by the Giants and sent back to their goalie, Gonzalez. So good defense turns into a pretty good try for the Beavers, but unable to connect on the cross. Here come the Giants again, coming down that left side, and it's an offside call. But she was down there pretty quickly, and maybe that's why, because she got what we call a little head start in the business. A free kick for the Beavers. Midway in their half of the field. Their defensive half, that is. Jaden Hardy is going to give it a shot. All the way back to Jocelyn Rodriguez. Looking over her alternatives. Ends up going backwards to Julia Mann. Got Madison Miller here on the left side. Julia's going to go out toward midfield, but it's taken away immediately by the Giants, but popped back into defensive area and controlled again. Now a takeaway, and just a little out of the grasp of Julia Mann, but another takeaway by the Giants and a shot on goal, which was, I thought was deflected, but he's going to call. We have a substitution, but the goal kick is the call. So I thought it might have been deflected off Julia Mann, but it was not, and so she will get a goal kick here. So Makira Chavez comes on for Sequoia. She comes to us from Kingsburg High in Selma. Another defensive takeaway by the Giants. Very aggressively gets it to the middle. Poked through. Nice defensive play by Jaden Hardy in the back. Her kick is cleared out. Let's see if they can control it. But it's taken back by the Giants, and another defensive play by the Beavers. And here's Hardy with it again. Her kick is out of play. So the Giants with probably more chances here in the second half as we come back. They've scored the goal to tie the game and have had a couple other chances, mostly off takeaways from the Beavers in the back line. They will be throwing it in from the left side. Sequoia with it at midfield, goes all the way over to the right side. Good, strong defensive play by Madison Miller. She gets it all the way back to Julia Mann. Waltrip puts it in. Nice pass in the middle to Amelia Servin. She's got 1-on-3, though. Tries to leave it, and she does. Tori Sanchez with it. Left side. Puts it all the way over here for Miller. Let's see. Miller with it on the left side. She tries to keep it in. I don't know that she did. Nice pass in there to Gallegos. Cece takes the shot, and it is knocked away but it was out of play here on the left side. So a tremendous try by Cece Gallegos, but the ball was called out of play off Madison Miller. About 20 seconds ahead of that. So I liked the 20 seconds. Nice save by Gonzalez back there. As we go down to 25 minutes, and we've got a couple of subs for the Beavers getting ready to come in. Pete DeFord, the great PA announcer, finally getting hip to what I said a long time ago. It was out of play. Knocked out of play again off of Miller this time. So it will be a throw in. So we wait. We do have those two subs still coming in. Madeline Garcia on the defense. Ball is going to be moved over to the left side. It's going to be a little bit too strong. It'll be out of play in the throw in from the Beavers, but I believe we'll get those substitutions before that happens. Number 14, that is Cameron Smith, and number 7 is Ellie Abdullah. They'll be coming in for the Beavers. So we're tied at 1. About halfway through this second half now. Beavers with the throw-in, and it's going to go off the Beavers, and it'll be a throw-in immediately for the Giants, and they put it in play very quickly, a little bit too quickly. And they'll try it again, this time a little bit further up. Defended by the Beavers, taken away by ARC, but then the Giants get it back. Ends up with the Beavers. They try to get it toward the goal. Gallegos is closing in from the side, but nice play by Gonzalez to come out of her goalie box. Put that one out of play, but it'll be a throw in by the Beavers. So Cece Gallegos putting the pressure on, and Elena Gonzalez had to come out and make a decision, and she had to get that ball out of there. So a throw in for the Beavers, right side. Knocked out of play off of the Giants, so they'll do it again. 23 minutes to go in this one, so about halfway through this second half. 1-1 is our score. Kreskinskaya scoring for the Beavers, and Munoz for the Giants. Beavers controlling in the corner, and that one is going to be out of play, and it'll be a goal kick. Got a substitution coming in for College of Sequoia. Ball in play from Gonzalez. That's America Lopez coming back in the game, the freshman from Exeter. Giants sending one into midfield, deflected and controlled by the Beavers. That's Watson over to Gallegos. She tries to center it to Ellie Abdullah, but it's defended well by College of Sequoia, and they now have possession. Closing down on midfield. They're going to send one through, but that's deflected. A good defensive play by ARC. All the way over to the right side. Try to intercept it, and does, are the Beavers. Kick is not cleared out, though. Giants running it down. One-on-one on the right side. Beavers poke it out of play, and it's going to be a corner kick for College of Sequoia, and they have a player down, but I think she's just a little winded off of a very nice play by ARC to poke that one out play. Rodriguez with the save there, but it is going to be a corner kick for the College of Sequoia, and we'll see who we can get the number of the.
Come on, number 25, go get a head ball. Come on, 25. There's a Benji in it for you, 25. Go get a head ball.
Setting up for the corner. It's going to be Brittany Avalos taking the corner from Golden West High School in Visalia. With the left foot, goalward, headed out of there to the right of the goal and out of play. So it'll be a goal kick. That was a really good corner kick by Avalos. Gave her teammates a try. Somebody got a header on it, but a little bit wide of the goal. So it'll be Beaver goal kick, and now a sub again for Aubrey Salazar coming back in. Emily Hansen, a freshman out of Bella Vista, coming in for the Beavers. Might be her first appearance of the contest. Just over 20 minutes to go in this one. We're tied at 1, where there's been a very entertaining game. That pass gets through and is taken away. Now poked out of play by Madison Miller. It'll go back to College of Sequoia, the Giants. Brittany Avalos will throw it in. Gets through, but deflection to the Beavers. And that pass is taken away. Trying to go deep on the right side, and it'll be out of play. Nice defensive close there by the Beavers. And they're going to get possession, so a real nice defensive close by the Beavers. Believe that was Madison Miller over there. Throw in for the Beavers. We are under 20 minutes to go in this one. We're going to send it over to Faith Waltrip, who lets one fly down the right side. Beavers have numbers but can't get possession, and it's returned by the Giants, and they have possession about 25 yards out. A nice play on a one-on-one, and a left-footed strike is scooped up by Julia Mann. So another good try by the Giants, but Julia Mann scoops that one up as it came in from about 20, 25 yards away. America Lopez was one who took the shot, and there's Julia Mann up toward midfield. Controlled by the Beavers. Let's see if they can get it to the other side, but it's taken away and taken back by ARC. They finally maintain possession. Madison Miller sends it back to Jocelyn Rodriguez, which is where most of the Beavers have been on this second half. But that is a beautiful pass sent down the right side. Giving chase, and controlled. A nice cross in there, and Gonzalez ends up with a beautiful play on the right side. That was Ellie Abdullah. Tremendous pursuit and a nice cross as the Beavers put on a little bit of offensive attack there. Nice pass to Abdullah, and Ellie ran that one down, and here's Gonzalez putting it in play about midfield for the Giants, who've been the more aggressive team here in the second. Nice defensive play and a takeaway by Watson. She sends it down the right side again. Sent in the middle, but deflected and taken away by Sequoia. Taken right back by the Beavers. And it is out of play. On the far side, throw in for the Giants. They try to send one down the left side, but it goes out of play. Off the coach, which you don't want to do, although he was open. Throw in for Jaden Hardy and the Beavers. A little bit too strong, and then the touch is too strong, and he goes out of play. Hardy and the Beavers does sound like kind of like Daisy Jones and the Six, like that show. Hardy and the Beavers is an excellent, excellent show. Substitution, it looks like, or maybe they're just bringing somebody in. So that's Jocelyn Ariano. It may have just been, she may have been in the game already. She's just running down to throw it in. She did a lot of that in the first half. So here come the Giants, tied at 1. Pass is controlled by COS. Nice leave on the right side, 1-on-3. Moves it into the middle, a little overpass there. It'll be cleared out by the Beavers. And it'll get back to Hardy. Nice one-on-one move. They thought she was going to go deep, but she didn't. She still has it. She's going to go over the left side, try to get it to Gallegos, who has the body on it. She's knocked to the ground, and it's going to be a free kick, I believe, for ARC. Nice play by Jaden Harvey as she faked like she was going to put it down the line. Did a little nice crossover move and got it to Gallegos, who was fouled, and it'll be a free kick for the Beavers. Looks like Delaney Watson will take the kick, the captain out of Bella Vista. Although they're lining up 3. Hardy's also there. Rodriguez is there. And, they're not going to let you know what they're going to do. Clever. Very clever. A little over 15 minutes to go in this one. We are tied at 1. Watson's going to send it goalward. A nice kick. It is off the top. Hand it back to end and shot in by, looks like CC Gallegos. It hit the top crossbar, bounced back, and I believe it was Gallegos who got the rebound and put it back in. So we were excited, then we were depressed. Now we're excited again as the Beavers have scored their second goal of the game, and they take the lead 2-1. What a beautiful shot by Delaney Watson on the free kick. Putting in there, almost got it herself, and then Gallegos with a wonderful follow. And the Beavers are on the board, leading it 2-1. So Kreskinskaya and Gallegos, the goal scorers for your Beavers. They lead 2-1, and here come the Giants once again right away off the kick, and it goes out of play, and it will be ARC. Very, very entertaining first match of the season. A lot of offensive play from both teams, a lot of good defensive play from both teams, and there's one of them right there as the Beavers take control. They try to send it down the middle, but it's defended, and then off the Beavers, off the Giants all the way back to their own goalie, Gonzalez, who maintains possession and is going to pick it up under pressure from, I think that's Amelia Servin down there. That kick deflected but not taken by the Beavers, and the Giants have control. They're going to send it all the way over to the right side here. Send it down. I believe that's Avalos on the right. Tries to go into the middle. Nice pass. Good defense. Double teamed by the Beavers and taken away, but it's going to be taken right back. Didn't realize there was somebody behind her. Good close by the Beavers, but a nice one-on-one play and a shot from about 30 yards away that's handled by Julia Mann. Julia's going to pick that up under pressure. Rodriguez, Madison Miller, Jaden Hardy in the back. Rodriguez with it. She's going to go up the middle now to Delaney Watson, who had that great free kick. Rodriguez maintaining control. Hardy on the far right side. Waltrip in the middle. Faith Waltrip has been in the middle of that defensive line, and they're going to come back. They get it to Waltrip. Playing with it back a little too close to the goal for Artes. That's sent all the way up to the left side, nicely set up as that is Amelia Servin with it. She's got Madison Miller on the left side. She's going to go to the middle, though, and it's nicely defended by the Giants, but she picks it up again, tries to get it down there again defended by the Giants. They send it out toward the left side. So good offensive pressure again, good attack by the Beavers. It looks like they're going to make a substitution here. So Giselle Mora is coming in for the Giants. And Katie Kreskinskaya is coming back for the Beavers to play this final, looks like 12 minutes of action. Throw-in is defended and out of play from Sequoias, so it'll be another throw-in for the Beavers. And the ball bounces over the fence, so now we have to quit. Oh, they have more. Okay, good job. That's probably pretty good planning. If it was back in their neighborhood, that would have been the end of the game. Under 12 minutes to go, Beavers lead 2-1. First game of the season. Remember, there's a men's game, the second half of this doubleheader, but it will be at 7 p.m. Transportation problems for De Anza, so they moved the game back an hour. So they will be a 7 p.m. game. We'll have it here for you on American River College Athletics YouTube, presented by the Stones Radio Networks, and Stones McCoy himself will be bringing that game to you at 7 o'clock. Throw in for the Beavers. Our right side there. Trying to get it in the box. They headed into by nicely done, but it cleared out by the Giants. Working the back on the right side. Trying to spread out the Beaver defenders, and they're all falling back now. As possession to the left side. Nice pass by the Giants. Centered. Possession by the Giants again. They're trying to go to the left side, but Jaden Hardy is right there. Ball's taken away. pushed out by the Beavers, and then a nice deflection on a shot attempt. Let's see if the Beavers can clear that out of there. They cannot, and now they get one out toward out of bounds area on the left side. So a couple of near misses there for the Beavers. They tried to clear it out, couldn't do it, and immediately the Giants put it back in play. Intercepted and popped up in the air by ARC. Sequoia comes in with the possession but puts it out of play immediately. And it'll be a throw-in for Jaden Hardy on the right side. A little over 10 to go here from Beaver Pitch on the campus of American River College. And a very nice evening, almost evening, afternoon, turning into evening. Possession to the Giants. They're going to send one into the middle. It's deflected. Nicely done by the Beavers. They close in on one, but Sequoia maintains possession. We're under 10 minutes now. ARC putting pressure in the backfield. That pass getting all the way through, but nobody down there for the Giants. So the Beavers will probably take their time getting it back in play as they get it to Julia Mann, the goalie who's had a couple of great saves today, especially one. The first save of the season was a beauty early in this match. Beavers trying to maintain possession, and they do on the right side. They're going to send it in the middle, but a little bit behind the intended receiver, but turns around and picks it up anyway. Goes down the middle, leaves it out to the left side for Kreskinskaya. Here comes Sanchez, or Gonzalez. She knocks it away. Kreskinskaya is going to maintain possession, though, in the left corner. She tries to cross. It's off the defender, out of play for a corner kick. Nice save by Elena Gonzalez in that one. She had to come all the way from the left to the right side of the box there. Let's see what the call is as we have a little bit of we're going to have a substitution, I think, for the Beavers as we get ready for the corner kick. Number 12, that's Natalia Hertzig-Lopez coming in. Let's see who's taking the corner kick. So Delaney Watson's going to be taking the corner kick. The last time she had a free kick, it worked out pretty well for the Beavers. Beautifully set in front of the goal. A header on there for the defensive Giants, and then the Beavers have it. Still around in front. Nice interception. The shot is up off the upright. Shot we think was Amelia Servin. Put it off the upright and then cleared out by the Giants. So another good try. Abdullah actually identified as the shot taker off the upright. Now we're going to have we're going to have substitutions all over the place. So Madison Fortney's coming in for the Giants. See who comes in for the Beavers. Natalia Hertzig-Lopez comes in, the sophomore out of Rio Americano. This is the kind of game where you try to sip in an extra player. Oh, Madeline, that is Perla Lopez coming back for the Giants. So that pass is knocked away and maintained by the Giants. And off, I believe that's Faith Waltrip. It was off, or Watson perhaps, out of play. So thrown in by Sequoia. They maintain possession here. That's Aubrey Salazar sending it down the side, but out of play. And it'll be the Beaver throw in. Madison Miller giving chase to it. Substitution coming up for ARC. CC Gallegos coming back in the game. Was an assist and a goal so far in this one for the freshman out of Lincoln, the Fighting Zebra. She is back on the pitch as we are under 8 minutes to go. Beavers maintaining possession, getting it back to Julia Mann. And defensive pressure from the Giants coming quickly as the pass, I think, is deflected out. Let's see if it was. No, it's going to be a throw-in for Sequoia. And that throw-in is all the way back to Jaden Hardy, who clears it out. And that's definitely off the Beavers as it went off the awning on top of the goal, off top of the bench. So I think that probably is a good call. Quick throw-in for the Giants. Poked away, but maintained by Sequoia. Going to the left corner. That's a beautiful cross. Man coming out, and she's a dive. She can't control it. It's going to be knocked back in. Man tries to control it, and it's kicked out of there, I think, by Madison Miller. What a play. What a play by the Beavers. Man came out, knocked it away. So that was Jocelyn Rodriguez back there with the save for the Beavers. Pass comes in, maintained. Crossed by the Giants. Beavers trying to insert themselves in there defensively. Nice takeaway by ARC. 2-on-1, coming all the way down. That's Amelia Servin. Actually, that's Gallegos, I believe. All the way back to Cameron Smith. Her pass gets to Watson and gets to the right side. So Beavers maintain control, and it's a deflection as they try to get into the center. And it's sent by the Giants, and it's sent back by Sequoia. Now they're going to work the left side midfield, and they send that one down the left side, but that's where Jaden Hardy is. She's going to get control. Let's see if she's going to kick it out of play rather than risk trying to send it across the pitch over to Julia Mann. So it'll be a throw-in for the Giants, left side. Under 5 minutes to go in this one. 2-1 American River, and that one's going to come all the way through, and Julia Mann will scoop it up without a problem. Taking her time as another sub is waiting to go for the Beavers. Not a sub for the Beavers in the last couple minutes. Interesting. So Mann's going to send that one down the left side right to the Giants. Their pass into the middle is a little too heavy on the touch, taken away by the Beavers. We're going to have something. Might have had, I think we had a foul called on the Giants, I believe. It's a pretty cool ref. The ref, he just kind of blows the whistle and kind of casually points to where he wants. You guys figured out, I want it to be right there. It is a free kick for the Beavers. That'll be Jocelyn Rodriguez, who came up with a tremendous defensive play a minute or so ago to keep this game in favor of the Beavers. And that throw gets through all the way, maintained by ARC. That's Abdullah. And then Kreskinskaya, but her pocket is picked as the pass comes to midfield. 1-on-4. Defensive close down, but a nice pass to the left side. A try for the Giants from the left side. And man, watch, it's in there for a goal. Beautiful pass and a beautiful goal. We'll get a number. So 2-2. So Kayla Pena is getting credit for the goal right now. So we're a little over 2 minutes to go, and we are. A beautiful pass by Sequoia on that one to get the goal, and a great strike to tie it up at 2. Ball comes back, and it's Julia Mann now. She's going to come all the way down the left side trying to get it to Katie Krenskaya, but it's taken away by Sequoia, handled again by the Beavers, and Katie's going to put it up to Tori Sanchez. The rebound comes out, and Krenskaya is going to have it on the left side. She's coming back to the middle. Nice defensive play and clear by the Giants. So it'll be a throw-in for Madison Miller here. We are under 2 minutes to go in this one in official time. From Smith with it, and then back to Miller. Her pass to Servin. Servin has it to Sanchez. In the middle, Sanchez is defended. It goes all the way over to the right side where the defender, they're going to let it go out of play, and it was off of Sanchez, so it'll be a throw-in for the Giants. Their throw-in is closed down quickly by the Beavers. Possession down the left side. Hardy's going to have to try to run that one down, and she pokes it out of play. So quickly the Giants on their side.
90 seconds, let's go.
Under 2 minutes. And what has been a very entertaining first match of the season, that's off of the throw-ins off the Giants. So here come the Beavers again. Nice job by the Beavers to maintain possession, but the through ball is knocked away, deflected by the Giants, and they'll send it down the side out of play. So it'll be another throw-in for ARC. Off of the Giants again, so we're going to try to throw it in again. The Beavers on the right side. Poked out, and they do maintain possession for a minute and see if they can move it over to this left side here. They do. They're going to send it all the way down the left side. Looks like Madison Miller giving chase, but good defense by the Giants, and they'll kick it out of play over the fence, and the game is over again. Oh, no, wait a minute. We got more. Good try. Nice job. Nice pass by the Beavers, but good defensive coverage for College of Sequoia. They had another ball, but they had to go find it. It was way on the other side of the field. Somebody's mom had it. So here's Miller throwing it in for the Beavers. Time winding down in this one. They maintain possession. Sanchez is going to send one to the goal, and Gonzalez has it nicely. Not a pace on that one by Tori Sanchez, but Elena Gonzalez with a nice save there in goal. Both goalies have been excellent today. And her free kick's going to go out toward midfield, but should be controlled by the Beavers. Nice step in by the Giants, but Beavers do get it. They're going to send it down the right side. Controlled by ARC, trying to slip it through. 1-on-2 here. Pass back to Miller. Miller's going to send one to the middle, deflected by the defense of the Giants. Maintained by them, sent down the side, but nice defensive closure. That time that's Jocelyn Rodriguez, the captain, to Julia Mann, and the Beavers are going to have to pull something out here. It's a 2-2 game. And that's it. That's our game. What a good game by both teams. Good match by both teams. Both teams, or the Beavers scored in the first half. Both teams scored in the second, and the Giants pulled out the goal with just about 5 minutes or so to go to tie it up, and that's the way it's going to end. Katie Kreskinskaya and Cici Gallegos scoring for the Beavers. The first match of the season ends in a 2-2 tie. Reminder, we've got a doubleheader coming up. That second game is at 7 p.m. We'll be right here as the men's team, ARC men's team, takes on Deanza from Mark the Phantom Low and Stones McCoy for our first game. Thank you for watching. We urge you to subscribe to ARC Athletics on YouTube and follow us all season long. Final score, 2 for American River and 2 for Sequoia. We'll talk to you in about an hour or so on the Stones Radio Networks.